Boys. Who's doing the intro today?
I don't know. We should just play The Boys Are Back in Town. Because you guys just got back from Vegas. I just got back from fucking wherever I'm at. So that'd be a good one.
The boys are back in town, folks.
That's right.
It is the Too Good For You podcast again, and we are joined by none other than fan favorite, man of many mysteries, man with the camera, man with the plan, Mr. motherfucking ADAMCOLESTUDIOS, baby.
That's
welcome.
You're okay. Clap for myself. Wait, am I really a fan favorite? Is that like, or...
Well,
you're my favorite.
You have been on the podcast.
That's all I'm at.
More than anyone else.
As long as I'm your guys' favorite, that's all that fucking matters.
Even if the fans don't say anything, they don't really have a choice when we bring guests on.
Very true.
Yeah.
They're gonna get what they get.
They'll figure it out though. They'll understand your magnetism as well as our magnetism, which creates two magnets, which is attraction. Because positive and negatives, baby. Welcome back. Too Good For You
there
podcast.
You go.
Podcast Too Good, made just right for you. ADAMCOLESTUDIOS is in the building again. Mm-hmm. We are here. Things are good. You know what it is. It's another boot cut episode. Everyone's leaned back, turned up. We're chilling, man. We're just going to sit here and bullshit until we want to go home. So if you're listening, sit back, enjoy. If you're watching,
sit back, enjoy.
You guys will watch videos like when you're like eating food, and is that like YouTube? Got to put on, like, you're eating, got to find a YouTube video.
Oh yeah, YouTube's my TV.
Yeah, I don't even watch TV anymore. Everything I watch is solely based on YouTube.
If you're still like paying for cable TV, you have to be like 50 plus.
Yeah. I don't think. I don't know. I give cable probably 10 more years at max.
I give it 5.
You gonna say 1?
I was gonna say 1.
Because that's crazy.
No, I think they're gonna like rebirth cable because they're just gonna have all these subscription services.
They're gonna compile it all in.
Yeah,
this
and then
is the package, guys.
It's just gonna be fucking cable again. But I just got my mom off cable because I found out how she was paying for her bill. As soon as I saw that, I was like, disconnected. Yeah. I'm like, you're getting the Hulu, Mom.
Listen, I'll buy you Hulu with live TV.
Yeah,
you can watch live TV
there you go.
And everything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, this podcast is not sponsored by Hulu or any other streaming services, so we didn't say that. But
we're gonna bleep out the names.
Yeah, Adam, we're back, man.
Mystery streaming services.
Adam, you're back. Yes. We're so happy to have you.
That's right.
And you know, the reason, right? We're friends. So I watch you from the shadows, as most friends do, right? Just creeping, just seeing what my boy Adam is up to, right? I think when we last had you on the podcast, you were like, "Oh, my Twitter is the place to be. If you want to know me, you want to see what's going on, follow me on Twitter."
Dude,
right?
My Twitter's a shit show.
And since then,
I do not recommend.
Since the last episode,
I do not recommend.
Go follow him, guys.
I've been doing extensive lore digging into the ADAMCOLESTUDIOS Twitter, and you wanted to get back on a podcast because you had some things to talk about, right?
I always have something to talk about. I'm out of my mind, so
you do, know. and that's why again, fan favorites. We brought you to give you the platform. I believe these were your words. You would like to Kanye a podcast.
Yes.
And my friend, I'm trying to think. I fucked up. I was trying to think of someone that Kanye just rolls over, and I was going to say, call me them, but...
Like he doesn't sway?
Call me Sway, you go ahead and be Kanye. That kind of rhymed. That was kind of a bar. Nice, thanks for that. But yeah, man, so yeah, we were here. Let's get into it, man. I've been waiting since last time.
Let's do it.
What's first on the docket today?
I mean, what do you guys want? Like an update? What's new? What's exciting? What's coming up? I mean,
all of the above.
All of the above.
Let's knock the business out as usual first.
Mm-hmm.
As we know, Adam, illustrious photographer, great guy.
Very
so
true.
let's get into that. How's everything been going with work, shooting wise? Everything been good?
Shooting wise, it's kind of ramping up again.
Perfect.
It's been a weird kind of living situation. I think the last time I was here, I still had the studio where I was living in Laguna. Since then, I moved back to Anaheim, where I'm from. I have a place over there. But I also do spend time in Irvine because my office is near there, and my mother lives in Irvine. So, paying her rent, might as well use the place while I can.
Yep.
But moved out of the studio, and I kind of was just like, didn't know where I wanted to take my photography. I have like a catalog of 2 years of photos. I mean, I'd be posting photos that are like from 2020, and people like be shitting their pants over them. And that's what I think is great, is because I'm posting stuff like from 2 years ago, and people are like, "Oh, this is revolutionary," and I'm like, "Fuck, okay."
Like I was a revolutionary before.
So it really shows like either these people are like way behind, or I'm like way ahead. I mean, not to like toot my own horn or anything, but
you're tooting your horn.
I think that's fair. I think both of those are very accurate statements. I think, especially in the model verse of photography, right? I think it's been pretty much the same for a long time. It's felt very static for a long time, and I think you definitely do a lot to help break the mold to bring something else.
Yeah, I mean, I try. I mean, the latest thing that I'm on is I see a lot of people just making content. Like there's a difference between content and making art. Everyone's hitting the same spots in LA. They have the same concepts of shoots, and they do all the same things, and they're all making content so they can have likes on a page and show other people. But now I've gotten to a point where I don't care about the likes. I don't care about like anything anymore. I just want to like put my mind out there and put my photos out there. So like with my Twitter, I'm unhinged.
Love it.
It's just the Wild West on there. If I think of something, I'm hitting send all day. And then with the photos, it's more of like I just want to document either me having fun or like people who I make friends with having fun and doing fun. So that's like what I'm trying to bring to a whole new level of my photos. I'm not there to do like, oh, let's have a concept, let's sit down, let's organize this shoot, let's do this, blah 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 blah. Because at that point you're creating content. You're manufacturing something just so you have something to post, which is dog shit to me, in my opinion. But now lately, like I'm going out with friends, I'm like bringing my camera more. If I do have a shoot, I pretty much just tell whoever wants to shoot, like, here's my ideas. If you roll with it, you roll with it. If not, then we don't need to shoot. I'll cancel that. And that's what's cool. A lot of the times, and I think I position myself in a completely different sphere than everyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to take that $1 million photo. Everyone's trying to take a picture with the latest rapper, Kanye, the latest model, whatever. That's not what I want to do at all. Because I realized very early that I hated paying rent with photo money, and I'm never going to take $1 million photo. So a lot of people don't know I have a front-end business, and that takes care of the bills, my parents, my mom, everybody, and me. And then with the back-end business, which is my photos, I've positioned myself with key people in my life where it takes care of everything. Travel's taken care of, film's taken care of, getting it developed taken care of. If I need a new camera, it's taken care of. And that and flourishing those relationships has been the greatest thing, not only for like my mental health, but also for my creativity. Because now I can do fuck all. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah,
and
I like it.
That's the great thing, because I see a lot of people and I feel bad because like they always ask me like, oh, how'd you get here? How'd you do this? Like, what do you charge for your rates? And they always try to ask for that kind of advice. But I mean, people think I'm a dick, but I literally say like, I don't know. I don't know. You're fucked. I don't know,
He said, sorry, I got it figured out. But good luck on that.
Yeah, but mad respect to those people who are in the photo game, and they're trying to make shit work. They're trying to pay the bills with it. That's not my forte, because I'll never be shooting a wedding. I'll never be shooting grad photos. I'll never be editing photos. I mean, it's tough. It's tough being a creative full time. Wouldn't recommend it. But I mean, like, just like you guys, like we all have day jobs here.
That's right.
You guys run the podcast. You guys do some other stuff. He's a fucking DJ and does photos too. So it's like, you always gotta be multifaceted in this world.
It's true.
You can't just stick to one thing, because it's tough.
Agreed.
Tough.
That's right, brother.
No one has that golden ticket anymore. You gotta have backups.
I'm spitting knowledge.
Yeah.
He always spits knowledge when he's on this show.
Preaching. Welcome to the gospel. This is Church with Adam.
Oh,
praise, 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 praise. Sick. Yeah, man. No, I hear you. I don't even have anything to say because you fucking did everything. You hit everything on the nose.
Out the water,
there we go. Starting strong.
I'm good, man. I'm good. But yeah, you I believe were working on a second book or had concept for the second book last time you were here. How is that process going?
Book is done.
Book is done. Perfect, folks. You hear that? Book is done.
It's done. It's not delivered to me yet.
It's not delivered, but it's done.
Found out a lot of publishers don't like publishing nudity.
Interesting.
Okay. One of my other buddies had a problem with that with his book and everything because he runs like a magazine type ordeal. And they just kind of like were like, we don't do nudity, and then they just said no to like publishing it. So I had to find someone else to do it, and it's been a fucking mess. They're like super delayed. They're supposed to go out May 31st. So if you bought a book and you're listening to this, I'm fucking sorry, but shit will go out. It's gonna go out by this month. So gonna get that handled.
Yeah.
That book's done. I'm working on a few other ones. They're probably gonna be like more magazine. I want to make them more cost effective just to get them out there because I literally have so much content, guys. Like I can't like I could post every day and I could still not. I'd still have more shit.
He's scratching the iceberg right there. Yeah, the surface.
We're really just on the tip. Especially with like the new stuff that I'm going to be doing and I've got planned. I just have like a ton of throwaway material. I mean, I wouldn't say throwaway. Like it's still really good stuff. I don't know. I mean, you see, I have like 3 pages now. I have my main page with the business one. I have the Afters account, which is like more of my black and white photography. That one's the more risque stuff, especially like shit that I'm scared to like that's gonna get my page deleted. I put on the smaller account so I don't lose like the main business one. But it's just like there's a lot of moving parts. On top of that, I'm trying to just enjoy life and have fun with it.
A businessman,
yeah,
entrepreneur.
Yeah,
just trying, you know. So.
Well, good, man. At least, you know, you're moving, the wheels are turning, and, you know, that's all we can do in this game, so.
It's going for you, man. That's all I could
ask for, yeah.
You got 2 years worth of content ready to go whenever, too.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm always, like, on the fence of, like, do I just dump it all? Do I just quit and just, like, dump it all and all this stuff? Or what to do with it, I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Eventually,
revolutionary.
It'll come around.
Right there.
It will. But yeah, man, what else? Anything else new you got going on? Catch up or businessy or?
Business-wise, well, we have our business venture that we're trying to get off the ground.
I knew to hear this. Tyson...
I've mentioned it.
Yeah, scratch the surface.
I've mentioned it a couple times. I mean, no, I've already mentioned it on the podcast a couple times. Well, not a couple times, but I've brought it back up. I've talked about it because, yeah, you know, it is something that I want to do, and Adam is, you know, gracious enough to be there with me and help me out.
Well, it's more kind of vice versa because you're the one that knows how to do shit. I got to learn how to do this shit.
But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we're trying to he's trying to bring me out of my retirement from DJing to get us back in the groove of things, as we'll say, you know, trying to get me back doing what I love aside from podcasting and fucking whatever else I do is DJing, man. I miss it, and I took a break for a long time just because I was unhappy with what I was doing. Kind of with like how you said, like I was so focused on that. I was doing private events. I was doing things to get money for it. To like, okay, like this is what I want to do. Like I was doing all these gigs, and I wasn't making the money that I was owed or like worth, because obviously I know my worth, and what I was getting paid for doing a lot of gigs was nothing compared to that. So I was like, you know what, like I'm not gonna do this shit, man. This is too much, and like I'm not even having fun with it because I'm just playing for the people and I'm not playing for myself, right?
Yeah.
So
that's a big thing, in the creative field. When you start doing shit to pay the bills, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah,
it takes it away.
True.
Valid. But what we're trying to do, I mean, everyone's trying to be a DJ in 2022. I want to kind of make it more of like an event hosting collaboration thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I want music, I want dancing, and I want a lot of people there.
Yeah.
But that's like point A to point B. We're just kind of in the middle.
Yes.
As soon as we get to point B, like I'm pretty sure the podcast and a lot of more people will know more details in it.
Yeah, because like it's gonna be obviously a multifaceted kind of venture to where it is obviously me and Adam DJing, but like you said, it's gonna be more of an event, right? So it's gonna be a party, like it's gonna be a thing people go to, and they're gonna be like, oh, like we're gonna go to this. Oh wait, yeah, this guy, he's a photographer. Like we know him, we know his work, yada yada yada. We can get people to come shoot. Like Adam said, like he wants to do more like just people having fun, right? So this is an opportunity for Adam to do more not nightlife photography, but like
just event,
like party, like just people that we enjoy having a good time, right? It's a whole different thing, photography, right? For us, for the podcast, it's going to be a good just talking points or whatever, bringing other people on, right? We can do other shows, other DJs, bring other DJs on, bring other, just a bunch of people we're going to have just rotating. So it's going to be a good, our plan is it's going to be a good, just multifaceted conglomerate of just
little project,
just of shit to do.
A lot of people don't realize, but that's how like I mean, like a lot of people are doing them depending on what kind of genre of music you like. Like I know there's a group that does like brunch parties out in LA. There's a group I just went to their thing. You were in Vegas.
Yes.
It's called Club Teal. It was super cool. It's like a little underground club. They played house music all night, and it was pretty dope. They organized it and it was cool. But a lot of people don't realize like Diplo. That's how he started. He started Mad. Do you remember the festival Mad Decent? That was just him and like all his friends on a label. They just like started a festival.
Yeah.
So it's you gotta
dope.
So hopefully, I mean, obviously the grand scale is getting up to that. But for now, maybe just little events here and there. Just have fun.
Yeah, start small, like you said, man. Like it's all for fun, I'm definitely not going into this again to make money for this shit, man. Like I'm just going in there to do what I love, DJ house music, make people dance, have a good time, go home, call it a night, man. Like,
well, honestly, I brainstormed it because I was just sick and tired of going to the bars or going to the clubs. A lot of places don't play house music. Like you go to concerts for house music, but a lot of clubs don't play house music, or the bar scene.
You got to search it out. It's very specific.
And I got really tired of going to bars and listening to Little John get low every single fucking time. I mean, the people in this bar, like, they were barely born when this song came out.
It's true.
So they don't even know. But I'd rather just be able to host a place where I could have my own type of music and my own kind of fun and have people get there.
Oh yeah,
and stuff like that. So
that is correct.
I'll be there on the side. Go ahead. You got alcohol?
Hey, you
got alcohol, bro? That's fine,
man. If it gets big enough, we might have you be the manager here.
We'll pull you up, dude.
Let's go.
We'll bring you.
Let's go.
You're in the batter box, dude.
Yeah. I'll be behind the scenes. I'm making the calls. What the fuck just happened?
Pull you out the bullpen. Be like, hey, coach, get him out. Switch.
I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all whenever.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean that's what else I have brewing. But yeah, that's what else Adam is doing. And yeah, E-Man, how are you doing, man?
Oh man, you guys have interesting lives, man. I'm doing good. I'm working, doing my daily thing, trying to find what I want to do as a passion. Because like when you're right, when you think of it as like money, like I'm doing this to get money. Nah, it's not fun. Like, I started getting over it really quick. Oh, yeah. So I haven't found that passion. So maybe I'll be a streamer and just do it for the fuck of it.
You know what you should do is, I think this is like the funniest type of streamers, because everyone does like the Call of Duty games and whatever, stuff like that. But I found this dude, and it turns out he knows people that I know in the streaming world. So I've met him before, but he does specifically like scary games.
Fuck that.
Like Resident Evil.
I'll tell you that right now. Fuck that.
And like all, good, dude, it's so funny.
I'll do a VR. I'll do VR, and you'll see me just fall.
He doesn't
scary.
He doesn't even do the VR. He just does like on PC, and it's just like
dude, I can't do that.
But that's good for you though, because you are scared, and it'll bring people to laugh. Like you can make money.
Bro, I'm ending the stream 5 minutes in and be like, I can't do this, guys. Sorry, fuck this.
You're making money off of your scariness, which a lot of people can't do.
I hate scary stuff, man.
Bro, it's straight. I think just try it.
All right, subscribe to the Patreon. Next subscriber, I'll do it.
Just try it out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I swear that's such a niche that's Just pure comedy. And if you're scared easily,
I am scared easily, my guy.
I've seen the TikToks. This guy went from like 10,000 views, like followers when I saw him. The next week he has like 1 million. And he's just playing like Duck Duck Go, which is like a scary game, or like some random, like on stream there's like 1 million scary games. But they're fucking hilarious just watching him play these games.
I might have to try it now.
Don't worry, baby. I got you on the
I'm kind of enticed.
Don't worry.
I'm kind of enticed right now.
We'll make it blow up.
Set him up.
You, brother.
Set him up.
Yeah, I will.
Set him up.
I'll do it.
I got you.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, dude. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, you gotta make him do it.
Business ventures, boot cuts, and business. That's what we do on this podcast. But yeah, man. Well, good. I'm glad everyone is doing well. You know, that's what we're all here for. We want to make sure everyone's good. Everyone seems to be good. You're happy. I'm happy. It's a podcast, boys. Hanging out. It was boot cut, man. I'm just chilling. Adam, what are some... how do you break the mold on Twitter to just be unhinged, as you so put it?
Okay.
Because I'm not good at Twitter anymore. There was a moment in time where I used to be good, and then I think I just stopped because I was like, I can't keep up with this. Like, it's too much. I'm not hitting, right? Like, I have ideas, but it's not hidden. I need to get unhinged.
So when I learned about Twitter, I was totally against Twitter when I first got it.
Interesting.
One of my friends from back in the day got me into it, but she explained it to me as Twitter is like having a conversation with yourself that you want other people to join in on.
Okay.
And once I learned how to do that, game changer. Because I just be rattling off the top of the dome, like, I mean, because like the thing is to me it's my therapy. I get to just tweet to this group of people. They all get to enjoy my shit, or they can just say to fuck off, or they can tell me I'm funny. Nowadays, majority of people say that I'm funny. They love my tweets. It's funny as hell when I like see people out in public and they're like, "Oh, I love your fucking tweets" and stuff like that.
Plug your Twitter because
it's the same thing as my Instagram. It's just ADAMCOLESTUDIOS. You'll find it. Picture of me.
Oh, you'll see it. All right, you'll see the unhinged content. It's fucking hilarious.
It's cool because like you get to see the photos, but you also get to see like my personality wise and how fucking insane I am. It's funny because I've made a ton of friends on there too, and it's just like its own little community and stuff like that. Especially because Twitter's like the wild, wild west. Like you can post anything. As long as you're not like threatening people, you can pretty much post anything. Like it's just wild.
Even then, you can kind of get away with a lot of shit.
You can still kind of get away with a lot of stuff.
You can get away with a lot of shit on Twitter.
But it's funny. Like people just tell me all the time, like I have your notifications on, or like I just go through your page like once a day just to see what type of wild shit you do or say. And it's like more than I can post on like my Instagram story, because on my Instagram I have to keep like somewhat professional, you know, because at the end of the day my Instagram is just my portfolio. It's my business. Yes. You know, if new people come in here and like they're like, oh, what the fuck's this guy doing on the story? You know, they're gonna like look negatively. But if you have the ability to get my Twitter and you find me on Twitter and I follow you back, like it's game over.
It's so funny, dude. I love it.
Yeah, I just be saying some wild stuff on there, and so that's what I would recommend. Like if you want to use Twitter, just use it as like a diary. I use it as my therapy because I don't believe in talking to strangers. I mean, no downing if you go to therapy, but I'd rather just talk to this group of people and tell them about my day instead of like going to the therapist once a week. And
yeah, if I did that, my shit would be sad. Like I'm gonna just do sad lyrics all the time. Like, man, I'm hungry, but I'm kind of sad. I kind of don't want to get out of bed right now. Yeah, I can't do that. I need more interesting stuff to talk about. But
you just got to go out and live life, baby.
No.
Content comes from living, man. You got to get out there, walk the world, absorb it.
I thought it was funny to me because, like just random. Well, I mean, because like especially because a lot of my friends, they get deleted off Instagram because when you have a bunch of friends that are in like the adult film industry and stuff like that, they don't really keep their Instagrams like very well maintained, or they're always getting deleted. Yeah, Instagram's a place where they can like thrive, and I can always interact with them and stuff like that. And So I'll bring like even my text conversations to Twitter or what I'm doing, or even if I like don't know where my friends are at, instead of texting them, I'll just tweet at them and stuff like that. So it's super funny.
Nice.
He's sending texts or he's sending tweets instead of texts. Everyone just responding like, "Hey, what's the plot tonight? Hey, there's a bar over here. We're going to the club over here." Like,
no, you'd be surprised. Like you can get some good connection. Well, okay, so when I was younger and this is a funny story, so I gotta tell it. When I was younger and broke. What I would do is I would go to like places, like food places that had Twitters, and what I would do is after I ate my food, I would fucking bitch at them on Twitter.
oh,
Dude, I would tag them and I'd be like, "Yo, Urban Plates, I just had some food. The people were rude as fuck to me. The food was mid, like terrible time. 0 out of 10.
Boom.
Right? They'd hit me up in the DMs and be like, "We're so sorry. Can we get your email and address? We'd love to send you a gift card." Boom.
free entrees,
Dude,
right there,
one
baby.
time Urban Plates sent me like $100 worth of gift cards.
I'm gonna start complaining.
Bro,
That's gonna be my Twitter now.
Eating for days.
That's gonna be my Twitter now.
It was so smart. And then, or like now I can tweet at people like, "Yo, I'm in Vegas. Like, what's the deal? What's the move?" And like people will hit me back. I met one of my good friends on Twitter. She's super cool. Shout out to Princess on I don't want to say her you're gonna have to bleep that. That's her real name, Princess Skylar.
Okay.
On Twitter, you're gonna have to fucking bleep her real name.
My 26. All right, I'm making note of that.
But met her on Twitter.
Okay.
And I actually met her in real life in Vegas, and she's super fucking cool. Now we talk like every day, whether it's on Twitter or off Twitter. And it's just cool, like how you meet people, and especially, or like another friend of mine that I'm going to be shooting with on next week. Her name's Roxy. She goes by Roxy Center on Twitter. She's an adult film star, but it was super funny. She met I'll give you that. But she actually met one of my homeboys that I've known forever. They met on Twitter, but then because they would interact on Twitter, like I would talk to her on Twitter. And then it was funny because one time she was in town and she's just like, "Hey, I'm in town. I'm going to stop by your house." I was like, "Okay, I'm all the way in Laguna." She drove all the way from LA to Laguna just to come say hi, kick it for like 10 minutes, and then went back to LA.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like you meet super cool people.
Says a lot about Adam's character, man.
Yeah.
Adam is a very nice guy, very humble dude, and he's great to hang out with. So
it's honestly very cool. I'm all about like making friends on the internet. Your internet friends. I mean, I met this.
That's how ties. Yeah.
I met this motherfucker on the internet,
hold
so
on
I mean,
now.
I'm all about your internet friends.
Oh, yo, let's go, baby.
Yeah, so especially because like everyone has this thing where I mean, I used to be on it like oh, you're day ones, no new friends and all that shit, but you get to realize like those friends you had in high school and like the people you've always known, it might be the reason why you're really not moving in life, because you're so stuck with those friends. And a lot of the times, bro, you'll find in that circle is where your biggest fucking haters will be.
Oh,
it's
facts.
absolutely insane, and I've learned this in the past couple years because I've cut out just so many people from like that original circle. I mean, when you trim the fat, that circle of people that I have now is fucking stellar. We're all in our A game, all successful, all like, all doing well in life, and like even with my internet friends, like I've integrated them into the group, and because those are my friends by choice. Like they met me off the internet and they've continued to be my friend. Mm-hmm. But now I just have this solid group of friends that anything I need, it's fucking there, and it's always great because everyone always tells me like, "Dude, you always look like you have your shit together. Like on Twitter, your stories, you're always like doing fun stuff and balling out and everything and doing all this shit." Dude, I'm able to do this shit because my friends are even more ahead of me. Mm-hmm. They make me drive even fucking harder, and it's cool because I've curated my own circle of friends. Mm-hmm. Because like the saying goes, "Show me your friends, and I'll tell you exactly who you are." And it's
true.
The facts. Live and breathe by it now. And every day I add people to the circle. Some people fall off that don't want to be a part of it, but I mean, if you're a part of it, you're here, and it's super fucking fun.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Whew.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna cry on this episode.
Chills from that, man.
I was here to talk about sex and shit. You got me out here crying.
Okay, sex. What's good?
I don't know. It's just, but yeah, sex is cool.
Nice segue there.
Yeah, thanks. As you said, right?
Dude, speaking of sex, sorry, I don't want to fucking interrupt. No. I have a friend. You guys need to get her on the podcast because she's fucking funny as hell. Her name's Lindsay. I'm gonna shout her out.
Yeah.
Literally all day, every day. It's just, she's so funny.
Jokes. All right.
So if you guys ever have like a sex episode, you guys gotta have her on. She's fucking hilarious.
All right, next week. So this is what's happening, guys.
E-Man is ready. E-Man is
E-Man is
ready.
yes. Anything.
And the big thing, dude, her voice, insane. Like, I always tell her, like, dude, you need to start, like, some ASMR channel.
Ooh, okay.
Some type of...
Tyson said, oh, you got my attention now.
OnlyFans, but it's her just reading books.
Oh.
Because the voice, dude, her voice is just, like...
Soothing.
Yeah, it's very soothing, very calm. Like, I don't know if I'm turned on or if I want to take a nap kind of thing. So it's...
That's the best middle ground right there.
It's insane. So, like... She'll send me voice messages all the time, and I'm like, dude, you need to do something. Like, we need to have a podcast for you, or like some type of money making where you use your voice. Okay. And because not only she has like the best voice in the world, but she's fucking hilarious.
All right, man. There it is.
But and I only say this because like I thought it was just me that thought this. Like at one point, I'm like why am I so like? Why is her voice like so soothing to me and stuff? But I was on the phone with her, and I was out and about with some of my girlfriends, and they're like, who are you on the phone with? I was like, oh, no, I'm just listening to voice memos of my friend Lindsay. They're like, her voice is so fucking sexy. I'm like turned on right now. I'm like, chill. Okay. But that's when I was like, this girl, like, we need to get her on the mic.
All right. We have it.
So we're gonna coordinate that. I'm gonna get her. Get her here.
That's a manager right now already.
I'm always plugging my friends.
There we go.
If you're cool, I don't even care. I will plug my friends all day.
That's right. That's what we're here for, baby. That's what we do. But yeah, dude, the more the merrier, man. I'm here. I run a podcast. Bring it. I'm for it. Let's turn up.
So let's get into the questions. What else you want to know?
Man.
The messiness, the adventures.
This is getting messy, dude. Right? Okay, like we said, right? You were talking a lot of your friends right now. Been seeing a lot more of your friends adult entertainment, right?
Yes.
Adult entertainment is fun, great time. Shout outs to all the ladies that do it. And men. Let me finish. I was gonna get there. Shout out to the ladies.
That's canceled, Tyson.
The ladies and men who work in the industry. And I notice a lot of them are all very different, right? Which is good. Everyone kind of has their own little niche in their adult entertainment. What is what is just tentpole Adam, like, yo?
Oh, what gets me going?
What is the kink that gets you harder than a motherfucking TP on a Native American reservation, brother?
You know what? That's kind of difficult because it kind of changes. It definitely does change.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, like what I do, everyone always comes at me like, "How are you not turned on by this?" Like blah 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 blah. And I always like say like, "Oh, I'm working." You know,
business.
if you're a data analyst, you're not going to get turned on by like an Excel spreadsheet.
You never know. You got them people.
I don't know. So,
he's like this. He's all right. Let me open my Excel real quick.
Oh, those sales projections are looking mighty
fine. Let me merge it real quick.
Let me run an equation for you real quick on Excel.
You guys got me on that one. What really gets me going?
At least right now.
Girls that have their shit together and have a connection with me. That's such a simp question, but ambition is really like girls that are just like motivated and stuff like that. I don't know. I really need a connection with like someone to actually like. That's why I could never do like OnlyFans or like any of that stuff. Everyone always asks me to, and
that's we're getting into that after that. Hold on.
Yeah, but I just could never do it because I like I mean, yeah, I could perform, but it'd probably be like really bad for my mental health wise. Because contrary to popular belief, I'm probably not like mentally strong to do that like on a daily basis or like with multiple people. You know, and shout out to the people that are polyamorous. Like, you know, no shame to that. Or if you do it as a profession, like that's really cool. But I'm a big advocate for mental health because, you know, gotta stay up with that. Yep. And there's some people who can do it, and that's just like their personality. Mm-hmm. And there's some people who cannot. Mm-hmm. You know, maybe if I had like a partner and like we were both in it together, I could totally do that. I everyone I tell this to, they're always like, it's because you're a Scorpio. Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
Oh, shut the
I'm like,
fuck
oh
up.
my god.
Are you into the astrology shit?
I am. It's a great.
Oh.
It's a great pickup line. It's a.
Oh,
great
there we
fucking
go.
pickup
So that
line.
you're only using it for pickup lines.
Oh yeah, because it's like a 50-50. I can tell a girl like, oh, I'm a Scorpio, and they're like, oh my god, I'm wet as a bucket right now.
You ever just lie?
Or
Like-
or like they say like. I either tell them, oh, I'm a Scorpio, and they're like, oh, I'm wet as fuck, or they're like, stay the fuck away from me. So I'm like,
And he'd be like, just kidding. I just want to see what you said. I'm
Yeah.
actually a.
no, I don't.
You just run through all 12
Yeah, you
of
go
them and
through all
just
of
see
them.
which one sticks.
No, I mean, people kind of pick up on they pick it up on the stories. They pick it up on what I do, obviously. So they kind of, I mean, I'm like your poster boy for being a fucking Scorpio. The craziest thing is I can't get away with it. I can't get away from it because, and this is wild. My stepmother is a Scorpio.
Okay.
My biological mom is a Scorpio.
Sick.
But my stepmom's birthday is the 12th.
Yeah.
My mother's birthday is the 13th, November.
Oh, wow.
All November. And then I'm the 14th.
This was planned.
So
Okay.
I'm like poster boy Scorpio over here.
Nice.
People pick up on the personality traits. They pick up on like, all that. They already know before I even tell them.
I don't know what Scorpio traits
yeah, dude.
are, so you're gonna have to
gonna
explain
say, like,
a little
that's
bit.
for sure. Like the ladies in the chat,
Yeah.
because for me, if you would be like, "Oh yeah, dude, this is so Scorpio of me," I'd be like, "Bro, I don't give a fuck."
Like you're a
just being
scorpion.
Adam. Like,
What?
You're gonna Google it and you're gonna be like, Adam.
Top 3 traits. Go.
It's like you hold grudges. You're like very obsessive over things. You're very passionate, horny all the time. And what else?
Say it with your chest, brother.
I know.
yeah,
I like how you like slyly
I had to slide that
introduce
one
that.
out.
Say it with
Yeah,
your
it's more
chest.
like more like passionate, like really like linear focused on things sometimes. Like you hold grudges, like you're big on revenge, which is kind of like the negative traits. But you're very like passionate, and you're very like those people you do let in. You're very like fucking focused on that. So it kind of goes on with like my friends and like all that stuff like that. And
Makes sense.
So far, it looks good. Yeah.
He's all like,
Yeah,
he's checked the boxes. Adam checks the boxes right here.
It checks out.
You
But that's not something that I have stored in the back of my head where I have all 12 of these traits for everyone, and I could be like,
I know some people are like
some people,
that though.
Some people are like that.
And I'm saying, but that's definitely just not me. So
Bro,
that's
you-
why when you're like, oh, they could pick up, like, dude, I just talking to you.
You should get a special astrology sign since your birthday
A
is.
special astrology.
Yeah, because your
sign?
birthday only comes once every 4 years.
Yeah, I'm a god.
damn, you're on February 20. What? 20,
29th.
29th.
damn.
Yeah,
that's
dude, you should
weird.
get a you should be like the specialist. You're like all of them combined
All
in
of them
one.
combined.
So you're what, like 4 years old?
6.5.
Damn, that's
Six
wild.
and a half. Yeah.
That's a wild one. Yeah, I only know mine. I don't really know anybody else's. I dated a girl like in high school that was really into him, and she's like, "Oh, you're this, and that." I'm like, "I'm gonna keep this forever because I really dig you. I'm not gonna pay attention to anything else you say because I'm only gonna focus on me." But but yeah, and then it always seems to follow. Especially it's like a big trend now. Everyone puts it in their bio. I don't really know what any of the other ones mean, but yeah, let's see what the astrology stuff.
I can't tote my sign.
What were we talking about? No, this
Something about
sex work, right?
Yeah, something about kinks and shit.
Oh yeah, we'll get to hard
What?
as a 10, and he said
Connection.
successful.
No, like
Ambition.
Larry June says, my favorite rapper, my dick only gets hard with a connection. That's a solid line. No, actually, I really don't know. Like you talking like personality traits, looks wise, or
Whatever's gonna get you there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, what can get you there could be a fucking tree sometimes. Who fucking knows? Like, sometimes you're just walking, tree's looking kind of thick. You're like, damn, I should call her.
oh,
right?
I was
Type
talking.
shit.
I was talking about this with my friend today. Actually,
Why are you getting into trees, huh?
skirts. Girls in skirts.
Okay.
Skirts. I don't know. I mean, maybe because I grew up in the early 2000s, so it's like jean
like that
skirts,
too.
Mini
smaller than
skirts.
belts, mini
Yeah.
skirts.
I like the
what's
plaid
that?
skirts, man.
What's that thing that Paris Hilton says? Or no, Lindsay Lohan. Someone. She's like skirts. They need to be as thick as a belt. Yeah, I don't know. I love girls in skirts. Not necessarily like the schoolgirl fetish because that's what everyone always brings up, but just like
He meant like, whoa.
skirts.
guess.
For me, I like
the plaid. I didn't say school.
like if you had all these girls in the club, I'm gonna talk to the one that's in a skirt.
Okay.
You know.
You hear that? You hear that, ladies? Start wearing skirts to the club.
Yes. It's summer. Why not?
Yeah. Well, you know, if men didn't act a fool, girls could wear whatever they want. But
That's a
men
fact.
are being dumb.
Stupid. Idiots.
Okay, but what? Okay, what get? Now I gotta know what gets you guys going.
My turn.
He's ready for this. He got a whole list.
No, I'm not. Even you can go first
What
if
the
you're
fuck?
ready.
No, you can't do that to
Why?
me.
I'm just segueing. You can go first if you're ready.
What gets me going? I don't know. I do like passion. I need passion in it. Okay, are we talking about relationship? Or are we talking about like me going
Yes,
on
just because
Pornhub
you're
or
in
something?
a relationship, I understand.
What's in your
right?
search bar right now? What is in your
Well,
search
look
bar?
it up.
Well,
I have his
actually,
laptop.
everything's on private, so you'll never find it.
Oh,
But, I mean, I said it before. Asian is probably my number one thing. Can't, it's classic. Can't mess with the classics. I like.
okay, but like hentai or like
No, okay,
actual?
no. I don't. No cartoon shit. None of that. Actual. Need the actual. Don't be.
That was an honest cough. That was
Don't be doing that shit.
Yo, no, it's not. That was an honest cough. I promise. I'm sorry. I apologize. I coughed off mic because I didn't want to.
You're smiling while you did it though, so I don't know.
Because you're just funny and I'm listening.
Well, yeah,
Okay, so continue. Sorry.
that's it. I mean, there's a lot of subgenres, but the main genres, yeah, Asian.
I hear you. For me, I don't know, man. I think it's.
It's a man of the people.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely Ray Shremmer, dude. I got no type, man. I'm always just bricked up for whatever reason,
We
man.
He
love
sees the
to hear
first
it.
page and he's like, I'm taking one of these.
Non-discriminatory.
I'm taking one of these.
Non-discriminatory over here.
rarely go past the first page. I'm a front page.
I'm very
whore.
selective.
No, I'm a front page whore. If I see something, like, cool, I'm there.
That's a beauty, man.
Could be anything.
Bro.
You're wasting
The front-
no time.
Not at all. I am very to the point. Like I
What's the most pages you went through?
won.
Really?
Really?
Mine.
Yeah.
Are you
I
serious?
swear to God, I can literally go to the
Oh
front
my
page
God.
of. I can go to the front page of Pornhub and get off.
Really?
I can't
my
do
God.
that.
Bro, I'm like, I have bookmarks. I am like 8 pages deep. I
mean-
have my favorite production companies.
I mean, maybe. Well, okay, so I lie. I do have right. I do have things in my head, right? I have my favorite production companies. I have my favorite actors, actresses. Like I have names. I have things. So like, if I'm feeling something, I can just go straight to the source, right?
Okay.
If I want to go in and just kind of
Mystery box it,
yeah,
just
just front
page
page.
one?
I can go front
do that,
page.
dude.
I can't do
But
that.
then what also it could
do
be
that.
right is because like look at your For You page on TikTok, right? The algorithms and things, right? They go through
My
your
For You
search
page
history.
on this and this. TikTok and Pornhub are completely different.
So that's you. I mean, obviously it is because TikTok is not Pornhub, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like you search things on Pornhub, right? So say you search Asians, you don't get Asians on your front page. Because I swear, a lot of stuff that I search for on Pornhub will usually come up on my front page. So that's why.
Are you on private or are you on public?
Yeah, I'm on private, but it doesn't matter. Like it's still.
It clears your history. It clears your search.
Well,
I don't know.
Okay, this is how I know you guys are on level 1 because you guys are still using Pornhub.
I mean, there's X videos.
No.
I mean, okay, bring it.
I got the
What?
gas that I will tell you off camera.
Okay.
No, you say it right now.
Bro,
No,
no, because I don't want. You can't because then they're gonna get hit with copyright shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. We
Yeah.
need to off. Okay,
Off camera, I
yeah.
can't be having everybody logged on to
This
that
is
shit.
the Susio part of
Susio pod right
the
now.
Susio episode part.
But okay, so that's a gift because so this kind of plays into. So I recently stopped having casual hookups or casual sex.
Okay, smart.
What, Mr. Sneezy?
Go, dude.
Fucking get a
over here.
Benadryl, get a Claritin. One more. There we go.
Keep doing it.
Good?
Yeah, just don't worry about me.
Good?
I'm here. Yeah.
Okay.
Porn's making me sneeze.
That's how you know you're getting excited.
What's that movie with Justin Timberlake? And he
No
sneezes.
Strings Attached?
There we go.
I was like,
And
Friends
every
with
single time
Benefits,
he,
yeah.
every single time he comes, he sneezes.
There it is,
I
man.
bet that's you.
Sometimes
That's his face.
He's dying over here.
I am, but go ahead.
But I recently stopped. Well, I shouldn't say recently. This is like months in the making. I stopped doing casual hookups, especially with like people I didn't necessarily know, or like, like I'm not trying to go to a bar anymore and like hook up with people, or like,
Yes.
I've never been on Tinder. I've never been on dating apps. or even just like, hey, let's go out, let me take you to dinner, and then, you know, bring them back to the pace. I'm not about that anymore.
Nice.
Which is a wild concept to a lot. But let me explain.
Do it.
Because everyone's going to call bullshit and say that I'm fucking lying, but I'm not.
Okay.
It's actually really good for your mental health to not do it.
Yeah.
Because for a while when I was just being a fucking savage, I was like, oh, this is probably not good that I feel like a piece of shit after this for like the next day. Also, I'm at a point in my life where I have really expensive things in my room and in my house.
He said, "No one's stealing my shit."
And I can't be having just these random people who I don't really know.
You don't know what they're going to be up to.
Yeah, you know, even if you do know people, you really don't know. So, like, you know, gotta lessen that risk factor.
Yeah.
You know, last thing I need her doing is swiping a ring or a chain or a camera, you know, from my house. So that's another thing, you know, obviously, like, protecting your own. But I also realized, like, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but a lot of people, like, the chemistry is not the chemistry for one, and two, we're not really ordering. Let me see if I can get this analogy by you guys. We're not ordering off the same menu.
Okay.
You know, like what this person might like, I might not necessarily like, and vice versa. Right? So the last thing I want to do is not have them be into the things that I'm into, and me not be into the things that they're into. Then I just end up giving them like 4 minutes
like
of
weird, forceful sex.
Yeah, I don't want to do. I don't want to like have like 4 minutes of some mid-mish that I got to give to her just to call it a day.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing because your dick review is your resume. You know, imagine like I don't really know this girl, but she knows a lot of the people I know.
Oh, it's gonna be spread like wildfire.
Exactly, bro. People talk, especially like in the industry that I have connections in. Last thing I want is this girl telling everyone that I gave her some mid dick. You know, so I'd rather just keep it to myself and rather like maintain the mystery and if she's never had it, than like have her be like, oh yeah, I've done it. It's no big deal. Like the pony sucks. You know. So that is good for your mental health. Number one. 2, keep up your dick reviews because it's solid. And you know, obviously like the connection and the passion like has to go with it. Like I have friends that'll hook, like I'm not gonna lie, I have friends that I hook up with and we're super cool. We connect really well. So we can do those extracurricular activities and it's fucking bomb because we're on the same level.
Yes.
Like we don't have relationships and everything because we're better off friends and, you know, we're on different paths in our life. So we don't really align in that necessity. But it's good to have friends like you have that connection with so you can do it. You can have friends with benefits. I mean, obviously, like we're not hooking up every day. You know, they live in other cities or like I see them maybe like, you know, when our schedules align. But it's important that you do those kind of activities with people that you trust.
True.
And a big eye-opener too was that I did hook up with this girl. She does follow the Twitter. She does follow the Instagram. And she also knew my ex-girlfriend, or like followed her, or they know each other in the past or whatever. Anyways, we went out to dinner. We had some drinks, went back to my place, hooked up, and obviously, like, I wasn't really feeling it and everything. So we finish up, and she just, like, kind of hit me with it. She was just like, so what the fuck was up with that? I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, I see you on Twitter. I see your ex on Twitter. She be telling all the stories, like, you be making her come multiple times. You be doing all this and that.
How was it that Adam talking about this so like, it's so humble the way he sasays it. It's crazy. Go ahead, keep going. Sorry, I mean it's rough.
She's fucking giving me the lecture. Like I be seeing your Twitter. You be talking about sex all the time. Your ex be telling everybody how you be making her come like multiple times. Like what was this? I didn't even finish. And I just had to look at her dead in the face and be like, "Bitch, I loved her. I don't love you." You know, so it's like, you know,
hey, spitting facts. Put them in their place.
She gave it to me strong. She was giving me the bad review here, but it's like I had a connection with this person, so I'm more inclined to like care about her feelings and their pleasure over mine. But it's like when I'm doing this with just some person I really don't care about, the connection's not really there.
You don't even care.
What are we doing? We're dancing. We're doing the devil's tango, and it's not very fun.
Horizontal, yeah.
So at that point, I had to tell him I had to be like, you know what, I can't be doing this shit. I can't be doing it. So That's a big thing, and I think this is what I want to talk about on the pod or like in general. I think that men need to practice this more, of not having like you can hook up with people. Mm-hmm. You know, you can have relationships, have friendships, whatever, where you have a connection. You're like, oh my God, like I really would love to sleep with this person. This is going to be great. It's going to be a roller coaster. It's like Disneyland, you know, you wait in line.
You went to Disneyland, the place of children.
Hey, Knott's Berry Farm, Six Flags.
Six Flags. Let's go Six Flags.
You know, happiest place on earth, you know? So, but I really think people need to practice this where, you know, they're not hooking up with random people because it can be bad for your mental health. But also, like, another thing that I learned is when guys are, like, constantly trying to hook up with women, they stink. And it's like a metaphorical thing, but like, you know, desperation smells. So if like girls always know that you're just being a fucking horn dog and trying to hit them all, like girls talk. Everyone knows each other. Like they're gonna know. It's gonna put a bad reputation on their name. I would rather be the guy like that told her no. She didn't get the mystery ride. Now she's telling all her friends like, what's the spill on this guy? Like, why was I not able to get that? Right?
Never let them know your next move.
It's exactly. It's just gonna work for your favor at all times. You know. On top of that, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Hold on. You can edit
this man
this
is on some literally Austin Powers.
For all the
like,
single men out there, listen to Adam. He's giving you more knowledge than you should have.
But it's good to like nurture relationships and like, you know, you can hook up with people. You know, you can have friends that are like on the same X Games mode as you. And it's probably like a lot healthier too, especially with like everyone's always saying like men's mental health is in the toilet. Well, fuck, maybe that's why. Maybe because we're so focused on like getting girls and not really care about them, but it's also like a backfire. Like you know, like so what if you get all these girls? Like what's it to Tyson if I tell Tyson like, yo, I went to Vegas and I hooked up with 5 chicks? He wasn't there, like, giving me a round of applause. He wasn't watching me.
He'd probably answer you with, that's cool.
Right? Like,
nice.
Oh, dude, hey,
dap him up, be like, nice.
Right? Like, nice, that's it. And then he's like,
oh, yeah.
But as men, we need to value women and their relationships for more than just sleeping with them. Mm-hmm. And why is that? Because I have friends who I'm like, oh, I would totally want to sleep with them. And, you know, but then getting to know them and, you know, realizing them as a human being, I'd be like, you know what? I think that my relationship is more done better as being a friend with them rather than a one-night stand. And I would never see them again.
It's true.
You know, obviously because of my profession, I enter all my relationships as friends. But dude, it's done wonders because all these people where it's like I've said no or like didn't want to hook up with them, like they become best friends, they become good connections. They help me out when I need it, or they've been a stepping stone to like another great connection. Instead of burning that bridge immediately, you know, where a majority of men do
for the quick nut, right?
Right.
Well, they say squirrel chasing the nut, right?
Exactly.
If the squirrel's gonna chase the nut, get it, then what? It's done.
Yeah.
But like you said, if you spend time to plant the nut, it turns into a tree.
Yeah, and you can see.
So plant your nut. It'll come in the dirt.
Oh yeah.
You'll see relationships flourish a lot more when you like have that mindset.
It's true,
and it's a lot better. And I think people need to really focus. I mean, it has to do with like, you know, be respectful to women, nurture your relationship with women farther than just being able to sleep with them. Yeah. You know, women are humans too. They got feelings.
Definitely.
So
Adam needs his own dating advice.
I do.
Column.
I'm gonna start fucking invoicing people.
For real, honestly.
Anyone that comments like, "Hey, this is good advice." Hey, that's a $10.
We'll get you a column section on the blog page.
Section. Right in, dude. I fucking put questions on my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Shit must have been broken. No one asked me any fucking questions.
Probably because they know. They
probably know I'm gonna air some shit out.
Yeah. So no one wants to go crazy. Like, oh, you're too scared. I don't think they talk about me.
Wasn't it the anonymous one though too?
Yeah, I put both of them up, and no one fucking asked questions and stuff like that.
Sad.
Wait, so since we're talking sex, you both have been in relationships for how long?
I'm going on 5 years.
Holy fuck.
Yes.
2.
Okay, cool. Both happy?
Oh,
how
extremely.
Great.
Good. You guys took him to Vegas too, right?
Mine was sick.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, mine.
Okay, cool.
Of course she went.
Honestly, best times I ever had in Vegas was when I brought my chick. Like when I turned 21, I had a girlfriend, and we were going to Vegas all the fucking time. It was so much fun. I'm a big firm believer in bringing sand to the beach, because my beach is always going to be better. So definitely do that. It's always super fun.
I need you to clear that up for me. I'm over here like I'm still trying to think sand to the beach. Like I was trying to process it. No, seriously. If you look like
women are beaches and men are sand.
Wait, am I the beach?
You've never heard that? You've never heard that Jay-Z lyric?
No, apparently
I bring
not.
sand to the beach because my beach is better.
No, but I understand it now, kind of.
Like you gotta bring your own. You gotta bring your own girl to the event.
That makes sense, yeah.
Instead of going to the beach and finding the sand, you bring your own sand.
I know it now.
Full circle.
Yes,
There you go.
yes.
No, but it's
It
always
wasn't just for you. It was for the listeners.
Yeah,
and
it's for all the
viewers as
listeners out there. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, exactly. I got you guys.
It wasn't for you. It wasn't just for
I
you.
got
man.
you.
But definitely, especially in like that kind of atmosphere, it's always super fun bringing your significant other.
It is.
I love Vegas and like having a significant other to enjoy it with. Even now, like just alcohol in general, a lot better when you have a significant other.
It's true. You have a lot more laughs, a lot more fun.
Yeah, well, not only that, but
They're
like
caring about you. Make
but-
sure you're not getting.
yeah, and if you can take care of each other,
Yeah.
but also like you have someone to go home to at the end of the night, and not have to like be scamming on people or like, oh, I gotta bring this chick home.
Fiending.
Yeah, fiending, bro.
And
That-
at night you're like, fuck, I got no play. I gotta go home in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's-
Bars closed, and I'm like, I'm a few beers in. I got nothing.
Bro, that zombie
Tough
hour,
time.
the zombie hour is atrocious. It's fucking
And
scary.
we have all been there.
But
Have we?
I have.
Never mind. I'm sitting there and.
Excuse me, man.
No, sorry.
You gonna throw shots?
No.
Wow.
I,
That's
so, see,
close to me.
no. I was thinking in my head like, have I ever? And then, but it said at the wrong moment. So we're just gonna roll.
that's good. That's
you
good.
talking
5 years, man. That's
5 years. That's
Yeah,
right.
you are. He's on a roll.
when did you guys meet? In college or?
No, so technically I met her in middle school, but
Damn.
we never talked like or anything. And then I ended up sliding in the
He's
DMs.
been brewing. He's been playing the long game.
Bro, he's been sitting on that lead
Apparently
forever.
so, I guess. No,
What did we
but
say? About nuts in the trees.
Yeah, man.
nurture the relationship.
He's like, yo, so you still got that homework for math class?
No, but yeah, so like I ended up just hitting her up, and from there sprouted.
Dude, that's fucking dope,
Yeah,
man.
so-
I wish I had a long relationship like that. I mean, like, majority of my relationships have been around 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
5 years seems like 10 to me.
It feels like that, but it's like I don't know. It's nice.
I'm also very weird when it comes to relationships because I always think like, oh, why do you like me? I'm always like very suspect. Because I'm just a suspicious person when it comes to that shit. My last relationship, she like bugged me for a year. She's like, why are we not together? We're always hanging out. We're always just, I'm here at your house, this and that. And I'm like, why? Why do you like fucking hanging out with me? Like, I'm nobody. Like, and all that shit.
This,
Um,
the inner talk, the
kind of,
self-doubt,
kind of. But she was really cool. We're not cool now, but actually,
Time.
yeah, there's some fucking drama right now. But I mean, that's a. Actually, maybe we can get into that story too. 'Cause I'd be talking shit. But that's cool. Even like 5 years. That's,
Yeah,
that's
thank you.
Dope. What about you?
Appreciate
2 years.
Yeah.
So how'd you guys meet though?
We had a mutual friend I went to high school with. She worked with her.
Was it just like immediate or
No, it was years also in the making.
really?
Yeah.
Planting that seed,
Planting
nurture that
Seeds
tree.
were planted, and then eventually, yeah, she came around.
I think mine is like, maybe that's why mine don't work. But it's like a love at first sight kind of thing. I think it has to do with like me being the passionate one. I'm just like you.
Yeah.
But that's how all my high school relationship was like that. I met her and I was like, yo, I'm gonna date you. Like we're gonna where that's happening. But then like the one that I would go to Vegas a lot. When I met her, it was funny because I like told her friend, I was like, I need to get my shit together and then I'm gonna come back and date her. And
That's a valid reason, though.
it was it's always been a valid reason. I mean, I was maybe like 19 going on 20 at the time. I was like, let me get some bread up and then I'm gonna come back and circle back. But then like when we did, when I saw her again, like maybe like a year later, we hooked up and like it was just like, all right, that's it, like done, settled. And then even when that ended, It's maybe like 2 years until I met my other most recent ex, and I met her through a mutual friend who like brought her out with us, and I literally just like we were both drunk and stuff, and I was just like, it's gonna be you. Again, hooked up, and then she never left my house.
I love the confidence.
That was the thing. Is like that's how she.
So many people can't just be like, yeah.
Well, that's I think that's a big thing with like why. Maybe that all circles back why I'm not hooking up with people, because I'm not feeling it like that kind of spark.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of just like dredging along this like progression of what I think is normality, and it ends up not being to my satisfaction. I don't know, man. I'm fucking weird. I'm trying to get all spiritual on you guys.
Dude, do it, man.
This is your podcast, man.
Esoteric in this bitch, man.
But
It's putting a lot of knowledge though.
I like dropping knowledge. I could talk to myself. That again, my Twitter. I'll fucking talk to myself.
Hey, they got fireworks
all the
going
time.
outside for you.
Yeah,
Look at this.
Did you guys blow up fireworks for 4th of July?
I didn't do shit.
I almost got blown up by a firework.
You did?
Yeah, someone did like lit in a cannon. It barely came out the cannon and just blew up on the floor.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit scary. Low key, kind of very
Mm-hmm.
scary.
You firework guy?
Dude, my family are the biggest beaners, and we blow shit up. My cousin, like, not
I saw all the videos. Yes, he blows shit up.
not this year, but last year, he just like pulls a firework out of a suitcase, and it's like dude, like bomb squad. This thing was like the size of a basketball.
Oh shit.
He custom makes like the pipes you drop them into.
Yeah.
He custom makes those.
Bro, it's a full cannon at that point.
Bro, what he does is he gets like buckets from Home Depot and puts like piping into the bucket and then fills the bucket with concrete around it.
Yeah.
So it's just
we
like
we don't sponsor this, guys.
yeah,
Please don't do this.
You're gonna have to like bleep out like a little key components. Dude, these fireworks, like they're like Disneyland grade. There's no the fuses are so short on them. Like you light them and it goes.
Not even time to run. You're just like this on the ground, like
You're like a mortar squad, like in the military. You just like light it.
You gotta get a fucking all TNT things with little push buttons.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts, and he like has a torch that he lights it with and everything. But my family goes off with fireworks. Like it's. I mean, the good thing is like because we do it every year, and we do it like they're experienced with their pyrotechnics, so it's very safe. Like we have water on standby, fire extinguishers. We get all the mess together at the end. We make sure it's all covered in water and everything.
Nice.
And you won't see us on a Facebook video blowing shit up, or we're not like that. But I love 4th of July. 4th of July is always a move.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not a big firework guy. I enjoy looking at them, but in terms of me just doing them,
you don't like lighting them?
not really my thing. I just don't.
Valid.
I just like looking at them, but I don't need to be the one who's doing the actual lighting. Just hang out, chill, watch them.
I still get scared lighting them. Like the big ones especially, dude.
Now we gotta fucking get him on the streamer shit, because if he's telling me he's getting scared of fireworks,
No. I'm not scared of fire. Okay.
You wanna go watch a scary movie?
Stop. That's a hard no.
Seriously?
Stream it.
I hate scary movies. I hate scary things in general.
Bro,
dude.
we gotta get him on some...
I went over this already, but
Yeah.
my mind is so hyperactive that even if I watch this at 7 a.m., by the time I go to sleep, say 10 p.m., it's still in my head fresh. And then turn off the lights. I hear one little thing like, oh fuck this.
Bro, this man is a child.
I know,
Dude,
Man
I'm
is a
telling you,
child.
I hate scary shit. It's
Really?
It's not for
Are you scared
me.
of the dark?
No, dark. I'm not scared of unless I watch a scary movie.
Do you have a nightlight?
No.
Just his PlayStation.
Okay.
Xbox.
Okay. When you turn off the living room light or the bathroom
I'm
light,
not running into my room.
Are you sure?
No,
Are you
I'm not
sure?
running into my. I'm not doing the little. Yo, they're never gonna catch me. No, but I will say when I
It's got to be covered by the blanket and shit.
fuck that, dude. I hate when my feet are covered. But
That's what gets him off. When his feet are covered. Everything else can't handle.
bro, if my feet are covered by that, when I wake up, I'm like, oh, fucking ghost came over here. Because I do not sleep with my feet. It's like only this part, not even my full body. It's just this, and that's how I sleep. Now y'all know. But as far as like scary movies and stuff, if I watch a scary movie, I'm leaving my TV on. I'm leaving my light on. Dude. Don't judge me.
Judging. Getting you on. We got to get you streaming on the...
Yeah, we kind of
Yeah,
do
we
now.
do.
It'll be good. It'll be good content.
That's
going
gonna
to
be great content.
Bro, I don't like this. This psychological. You're here for mental health, man. That's gonna ruin my mental health. What do you mean?
Yo, I'm all about mental health, but I am straight up about bullying. I will bully any dude. Okay, funny fucking story. I gotta tell this because I haven't told this story yet. So with like the profession and everything, everyone always be talking shit, saying that I cheat, I do this and that. Everyone always was trying to put like shit into my ex's head that I was doing something behind her back. But I am like the most faithful, loyal ass motherfucker when it comes to it. Like I'm so dedicated to when I'm in a relationship with that person. But one time, my ex is over. It's it's late at night and everything, and she wakes up. It's like 3 a.m. and I'm on my phone.
Witching hour, dude.
Texting away. Right? She immediately is like, what the fuck? And grabs my phone.
Oh.
So who the fuck you texting at 3 a.m.? Blah, 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 this and that. And I had the unfortunate task of telling her that I was bullying people on the internet and not texting bitches.
Unfortunate task.
So I had to explain to her, like, babe, I'm bullying people on Twitter. Like, you need to leave me alone. I need to send that tweet. I need to go back to it.
Right
bro,
now.
And she fucking looked at it. She's like, oh my God, you're really fucking bullying people on the internet and stuff like that. And at that point, I probably should have told her I was just cheating. Maybe that would have probably been better. But now she knows that I was bullying people on the internet. It's very funny, like, when I think back on that story. But I'm very pro-bullying.
Oh, I already know.
Yeah.
He's going to come at me. He's like, what a fucking loser, not watching scary movies.
Bro, Halloween, I'm going to be at your house every day with a fucking mask and a knife.
I'm going to move out. I'm going to move out for the month. Just that's it.
Bro, we're going to, like, set up cameras.
You'll never see me.
We'll put you on. It'll be like a stream thing. We're gonna set up like a thing. And
Pranky manual?
Yeah.
No, we're not
like
going
with
to do that.
practical jokers, but just
No,
for you.
fuck that, dude.
And that's the stream.
I get scared pretty easy, so not fun. But.
Yeah. No. Shout outs to bullying.
It builds character, man.
It does at times.
Not all the time.
Builds character for the bully or for the bullied?
No, so when I was in kindergarten, I was getting bullied by some kid. This is my bullying story, but I don't take no shit from anyone. Like, I don't give a fuck. But
Because you were 6'2", 240.
I'm not 6'2". Nah, I'm not even. I wish I was 6'2" now. Fucking, I'd be D1 in the NFL. But I remember when I was in kindergarten, I was getting bullied, and I told my dad, I was like, yo, like, this kid who's in a couple grades older than me, he's fucking, he pushes me to the ground. He sees me and he pushes me to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was, he practices jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He didn't even explain to me what to, that, why is this kid bullying me? Or, didn't even get to questioning. He just was like, here, son, we're going to teach you some shit. This is what you're going to do. If he pushes you on the ground, this is how you're going to sweep the legs, and you're going to choke the shit out of the kid.
Mm-hmm.
So what did I do? Went to school the next day. I'm in daycare. This kid pushed me down in the dirt, swept the legs, and I fucking he's just putting and I'm like a little kid, and you put your fist in the throat, and with the back of your hand just on the neck, dude, I turned this kid fucking purple. Like,
Jesus.
literally.
Never fuck with them again.
Never fucked with me again. And then especially, like, the teachers were freaking out because I turned this kid, like, purple and everything. And they're all freaking out. And they call my parents. And it was funny because I remember this because I was such a little kid. But I remember them making me sit on my hands. Like I was just with these lethal weapons and everything. Yeah, they really try to push it. I guess the kid was like some teacher's kid, and so they really try to like push it like I was the bad guy.
Yeah.
But ever since then, like, I just, take no shit. I'd rather get my ass beat and like try than to have anybody talk down to me.
That's true.
And that's like always been a thing. Like, I've never really been in many fights. I've hit people. But I'm more like, I'm not one to start a fight. I'm definitely one to finish it though.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now, it's a lot better because I lift now and I'm fucking massive.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't fuck with me anymore. But there was a time when I was going to the bars and like people would always try to fuck with me and my friends and stuff like that. And especially when people are drunk nowadays, it's just never fun. You always want to avoid confrontation at any times.
Yes.
It's true.
And especially when you go to the bar and you have like, you're bringing attractive girls. Like, I think the latest confrontation I had, I was down at Brussels in Laguna, and I was with my friends, and they're girls, and you have a bunch of drunk frat boys that are, hollering at these girls, and I'm just like, let's just walk. We'll get an Uber down the block, whatever. And they actually they were yelling at the girls like, oh, you're not going to give us attention, nah, blah 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 blah. And the girl was like, obviously we're with this guy. We're not giving me attention. They just walked away. Well, anyways, they threw a beer can at me, which is surprising. Like, you know, good thing it was empty, and but it actually hit me, and I just turned around and I was like, honestly, I'm really not gonna go to jail for a guy that makes $30,000 a year, man. I was like, I have an attorney on retainer. You want to fight? We can get contracts. And he just like was like befuddled in his drunkenness. He's just like,
bro, I'm about to start saying that. Like, I got a lawyer on retainer, man.
You just gotta put
contract. Baby.
Sometimes verbal jujitsu is better than actual jujitsu. And that's the thing is, I not only can I throw hands, but I can throw the verbal jujitsu.
That's right.
And really just fucking make people have a bad day and really question.
That dude probably went home. Was like, what the fuck did that guy even mean?
He's like, how does he know that I make $30,000 a year? You know, so it's like
he's like, fuck, does he work with me?
He's like, what? Is he in HR? What the fuck is that?
This guy on payroll? Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, but I mean,
oh my gosh,
you really put people in check like that, especially when you know how to use your words. You know, a lot of people don't know how to use their words, and that's when they start throwing fists and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm the type of person I can walk the walk and talk the talk. I don't mean to. I don't want to flex on people or like say shit, but if it needs to be done, it needs to be done. You gotta handle your scandal, you know?
Yeah.
What about you guys getting fights? You guys just got back from Vegas.
Yeah, we got in a fight. Well, there wasn't a fight. Again, we were trying to
there was a fight.
There was verbal arguments happening.
We talked about this on last week's episode of the podcast, but we'll do it again for you, Adam.
All right, quick.
Give me the summary.
All right, recap.
Jay-Z Solange in the fucking elevator at Cosmo, baby.
That's it. That's it.
Swinging in the elevator.
No way.
Girls.
The
girls were fighting.
No.
Not the boys. The girls were fighting with Jay-Z and Solange in the elevator.
Wow. So you had to pull your girl back, or?
No, my girl was trying to mediate it, and then she's the one that got punched.
No fucking
way.
Like, and then our boy also got punched too.
Yeah, because he was in the middle too. He was like
two casualties on our end.
No way.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Who said it? Andrew Tate or Chris Tate? Those twins. He's like, you always got to keep girls in check because those are the ones that'll get you in fights and get you in trouble more than anything. A girl running her mouth. I mean, I don't know what the situation was, but
I don't even know the situation. I came out the elevator. I was blacked out already. Came out the elevator, heard what happened. I'm like, what the fuck? And then Tyson manhandled me and was like, you need to calm down. So,
damn. The only similar story I have to that is some girl was coming at my ex. Or it may have been some girl I was dating. I don't know if it's my ex, but some girl was coming at my ex sideways, like just fucking in her face about some past, like someone else she had fucked in the past and everything. And she was gonna start swinging. I just like got in the middle of them, and I just yelled. I go, "Whoever's bitch this is, you better fucking check her, because if you don't check her, I'm gonna check you."
No, not even check her. I'm gonna check you.
And then all of a sudden, I see some dude like, "Hey babe, come on, we gotta go. Let's go." And that was the end of it.
That's the verbal jiu-jitsu right there,
because you know when you are calm in an aggressive situation, it's fucking scary to people. Yeah. People don't know. Like when you bark like a chihuahua, you're like, oh, what's up? People are like, oh, like you're showing all your cards.
Yeah.
Already, this is the worst you're gonna get. But when you're calm and collective in an aggressive situation, people will shit their fucking pants.
Man, using reverse psychology.
Yes.
Right there.
And it's fucking great. It's amazing. That's why I love hanging out with my cousin Joe, because he's a big ass dude, but he's quiet, but he's fucked some serious people up just by by just being calm and aggressive, and he'll just slightly, you're fucking around, he'll just slightly grab you by the shirt and pull you outside. He goes, we can handle it my way or my way.
Dude, I'd be fucking terrified at that point.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I want to go home. I don't even want to go anywhere. Let me just go home.
My number one thing is, you have three options. You can do things the wrong way, the right way, and my way. Mm-hmm. Pick one. You're not going to like my way.
Mm-hmm. You're not going to like the wrong way. There's only one way, buddy.
Let's do it the right way.
Do it the right way.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I have rekindled a story that I don't know if I've told on the podcast yet, but E-Man, I believe, knows it. But I have participated in one fight
I
in my life. And because it's the podcast, who cares? And I'm just going to tell the story anyway.
Run it.
All right. I'm in college, right? DJ Pharaoh, the height of his apex, right? I'm out here doing parties like a madman. It's probably my junior year, because of my senior year I didn't really care that much and I wasn't whatever. So it was probably junior year, right? Peak DJing, right? So obviously, as we all know, I was in a fraternity. And mostly every weekend we would throw parties. So I was DJing every weekend, pretty much. We would always alternate houses because we had a few different locations where we would just throw parties at. This one was at one of our homegirls' houses. So we were throwing a party there. And the way that they had me set up as in the DJ, it was a 2-story. It was like a townhome. So there was like a second floor, and then the bottom floor was like the living room and kitchen. So the staircase, obviously there was like empty space under the staircase, so I was set up pretty much just blocked off inside because everyone knew that like I don't really like being like so open, especially in college parties when I'm DJing, because people are fucking crazy. So like I'm blocked off, I don't gotta worry about anyone. I can just do my own thing and things, right? I have speakers right on either side of me, and then I just have the table, and then so my only way of me actually getting out was like going under the table, like because I was blocked off on either ends and whatnot. And for people that don't know how fraternities typically work, right? The reason why there's all like the jokes on TikTok and stuff where it's like, oh, like who do you know here? And it's like, oh, like I'm a guy and I'm trying to get to a frat party, and the guys are just like, no, fuck you guys, you can't come in. The reason why guys are like that is not just because we're greedy and we want all the girls. It's risk reduction. Mm-hmm. If I don't know you, but you come to our house where I know all the guys there, and I have accountability of all the guys there, mm-hmm. because we all are in the same group, we all pay the same dues, like. We know everyone there. Yeah. But if you just pull up, I don't know who you are. Yeah, I don't know what you could do.
It's a risk management thing.
You come in the house, you could, all this other stuff, right? So that's typically why, in fraternity specifically, it is a very hard dynamic as just a normal guy just to walk into a frat party. Because then it comes back on the fraternity. They're like, oh, this was a party where X, members were at. Something happened, it falls back on them. They're not going to fall back on a random guy. Like, it doesn't matter. They're not going to look at that. He was a pledge. So one of our new pledges was like, hey, I have a friend from back home, like, who wants to come to one of our parties. So we literally brought it up to that meeting the week before to be like, okay, this is what's happening. We want to discuss this. Do we allow this guy in? And we told him, we will allow him in, but you need to be solely responsible for him. Anything that happens is going to fall back on you, because this is your guy. We don't typically do this, but, we want you to be responsible, and we'll allow this one guy. Cool, right? Party's going good. Everyone's having a great time. The wall is filled with gene marks, because, everyone's grinding on the wall, because I'm just that good of a fucking DJ. And then I just hear shit going crazy, right? I hear scuffles, and I'm like, oh no, what's going on? So, right, I have my table here, and the dance floor is right in front of me. And then I see one of my boys holding the guy like this, right? They're both holding each other. The guy's holding my boy, and my boy's holding him. So they're both looking at each other, and they're like, going at it, right? They're like yelling back and forth at each other, yada, yada, yada. I'm DJ, so I'm busy, right? I have music going on, so I can't really hear. I can see the confrontation. Next thing I know, I see homeboy swing at the boy. And I was like, oh, no, like, this can't, no, like, this is not what's supposed to happen. Like, this is not good. But I was also drinking and DJing, but in my head, so I was like, oh, man, he threw a punch. It's about to get down. I look at my DJ, I'm like, shit, song's about to end. Quick cue, change up, scratch to the next song, do a fucking dolphin dive under the table, and just wow, and just hit the guy. And then all my other bros see what's going on and just grab him, take him down, and just take him outside and jump the kid.
So whose guy was he?
He was one of our pledges, right? So he wasn't really in the fraternity yet. Uh-huh. Like, he was just one of our new members.
Gotcha.
So,
but he fucked around with like an actual member?
So what happened was that this was a long time ago, so I don't remember, but it had something to do with he either spilled something on a girl and the girl got pissed, and then he was like talking shit to the girl or whatever, and then so my guy was like, "Yo, man, like calm down, like you're acting a fool, like crazy," and then he was, you know, trying to be the macho guy and be like, "Man, fuck you," and they're like, "Yo, this is our fucking house. You're gonna come out here and do all this shit at our house?" So then they got crazy, and that, but yeah, so that was my one scuffle, right? I dove under the table, came through, decked the guy one time. We then went back and started DJing the rest of the party.
Like, douche.
Yeah, just one quick, just one little, and then just went back and did my job.
Look at that.
And then I sent the party up. The cops came and got rolled, and we went home.
You should have you should have invoiced him for the bodyguard fee too. Okay, that reminds me too. I got to bring up these stories now because these are fucking hilarious. One was one of my only experiences. I mean, I never went to college, and I went to community college, but never university. Mm-hmm. But I had a friend who went to UCSB. Okay, he's a really good friend of mine. And he'd always tell me like, "Hey, come up." So I'd go up there like Halloween weekend and like anytime they had like an event.
Yeah.
Well, I went up there like on a regular weekend. And he's like, "Oh, it'll still be fun. Like we'll take you to house parties, blah blah blah." And he wasn't in a frat, but the guy in his who was one of his roommates was in a frat. So his buddy would always take him to the parties. And he was cool. It was funny. His name was Cole. And he was a really cool guy. He was fucking shredded though, dude. Like he was ridiculously shredded. And like the guy would just eat nothing but burgers and like had like a barbell in his hand all the time, but he was fucking shredded like ridiculously. He was like your typical like white boy douche guy, but he was just a cool guy. But he was like, yo, like because I guess the fraternities are kind of cool with each other in UCSB, and so like you can go to like alternative parties or whatever. And he's like, yo, like we'll go to this house is having a party. We'll go to it. All three of us will pull up. It'll be fine. And we're like, okay, cool. Well, we pulled up, but I guess we didn't get let in because one of like the board members had beef with Cole or something was going on.
Oh shit.
So like the secretary or like the vice president of the frat didn't like him, but he was really good friends with like other parts of the board. So like they're like, yo, you can let him in, but we're gonna fuck him up. We're gonna fuck him up if he comes inside. So like you can let him in, but like at one point in the night we're just gonna fuck him up.
What the fuck?
So we go to the party. And we go in. I mean, I'm already like blacked out, drunk and shit. So we get in and we're like having a good time. But like we turn the corner into this hallway and we just see like a bunch of heads that were not friendly, right? So Cole just kind of like put the white flag up. He's like, "Hey boys, we're gonna go, because it's not gonna end up pretty." He's like, "I'll fight my way out of here, but like I don't want you guys getting into my shit."
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So we end up going home. It was a Buster night because I'm drunk and it's only like fucking like 10:30, maybe 11. And my buddy just like was like, "Hey man, like we'll just party tomorrow. Like it's fine." Right? Well, Cole's pissed. He's like, "Fuck this." He's like, "I'll be back." Just fucking grabs a jacket and slams the door, right? Well, it's like maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock. I wake up and I just hear this girl fucking moaning. Just moaning. Just fucking like getting fucked like she's never been fucked before. Like just absolutely like screaming, man. Just at the top of her lungs, right?
You're like on the floor?
No, I was on the couch in the living room, but like Cole's room is the only room that's downstairs. It's like a master bedroom. So like I'm at the foot of the couch and I can like his door's like literally across from me. And I just fucking hear this just going to town, right? I fucking chalk it up. I end up falling back asleep and everything. We wake up in the morning and we're all having breakfast, like making breakfast. And he goes, and my friend Carso was like, "Hey, what time did you get in?" He's like, "Oh, I think I got home like at 4 a.m. And we're about to walk out the door and Cole's door's room is open, right? And my friend Carso sees that there's a chick in there. He goes, "Yo, Cole, you have a straggler here." He goes, "Yeah, I went back to that party. I found the president's girlfriend and I fucked her. That's her. She let me put in her ass. She's a whore." We just started busting up laughing. And the girl like got up. She just went to the bathroom. But it was such a fucking funny story. Yeah, I guess like he got so pissed he went to the frat and like found the dude's girlfriend and just fucking,
I need to know more about this beef. This is a whole
dude,
story.
This guy was an animal. He just like he had it on lock. He was just
he
was that guy. He was that guy.
That is funny.
But another story, because spilling on drinks happens so frequently in Vegas.
Yes.
This was with one of my buddies who I'm actually not friends with anymore, but he was a cool guy once upon a time ago. We're at the bar, and actually 2 incidents happened. So we're at the bar, and this is like when I was 21, so I was really a noob and didn't really know how to get a drink at a bar. I'm getting there and it's packed. Bartenders are fucking slammed, and this guy like kind of like tries to cut in front of me, but I put my arm out, and the guy looks at my buddy who's behind me, and he goes, look at this asshole. And my buddy starts laughing. He goes, what do you mean? This guy? He's an asshole? And he's like, yeah, what an asshole. He goes, you're calling my friend an asshole? And he starts getting all excited, and then I turn around and I go, you call me an asshole, guy? And he goes, oh, he got all fucking scared. And he's like, oh, let me buy you a drink. I'm sorry. Bought me a drink. We got our drinks, but we're going, and we met up with my friend's girlfriend. We ended up finding her. But all of a sudden, we're just chilling there, and he gets bumped by some chick, like a group of girls. And the girl, he's like, hey, like, excuse me, like, I'm here. And she's like, fuck you. And he's like, what? He's like, you almost spilled your drink on me. She goes, you're fucking, like, just being a bitch. She's probably drunk. But she throws her drink. He walks away. Because she's just like, fuck you. And he's just like, you know what? Like, have a nice day. He walks away with his chick. And he's walking away. So the chick's right here. And he's walking away. And she just throws a full cranberry vodka just right at him. All over his back, right? He flips the fuck out, bro. And he just turned around, started cussing her the fuck out. He's foreign, so he gets excited. He's yelling in his language. He's fucking, he's like, what the fuck, you fucking bitch, you stupid bitch. And then the funny thing is because he undoes his pants, drops his fucking underwear down, grabs his balls, he goes, suck my fucking dick, you whore. Just in the middle of this club, bro. In the middle of this club.
Bro, you live a movie.
Dude, the girl is in shock. She has no idea what it is. She goes, suck my fucking dick, you slut. Just going after her, right? Security's like, what the fuck? This guy's got his dick out.
Yeah, this is not protocol.
The funny thing is they grab her because I guess one of the security guards saw everything, and good thing, like, I knew some people at the club there. And so they grabbed my friend, they took him to the bathroom, and they like kind of helped him like clean up because he's covered in fucking alcohol. Yeah. They helped him clean up, but they ended up kicking all 4 of those girls out that gave the problem because they were kicking the other one out. The other one, one of her friends like started to explain like, oh no, blah, 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 it wasn't her fault. So they ended up kicking her out, and then they just rounded them all up and they fucking kicked them out.
That's wild.
Yeah. Wow.
Yo, you live a movie. That's a fucking movie scene right there.
Yeah,
if I heard one.
I got a bunch of those fucking stories. Dude, the first time I got a ton of Vegas stories. So I love it. First time I went to Vegas, my first table, I've never bought a table. Oh, no, I have. I bought a table. Never bought a table in Vegas. Okay. But the first time I got a table was my first time in Vegas. I'm partying at Marquee, and you know how Marquee has like the center stage in the middle? Partying at Marquee, and there's a table, like I'm in the walkway, and I'm just like, there's really no room, and I'm trying to dance with like my friends, and because it was kind of like a semi-boys trip, because it was me, my buddy, my Cuban buddy, and then my Persian buddy, and then his girl. It was just like us 3, and we're all kind of just dancing, and my Cuban friend he's just a model, just chiseled, tan, big ass banana in his pants. He's a model, bro.
Sick. Hell yeah.
But anyways, we're dancing, and he'll salsa dance anywhere. It's EDM bumping, but he's salsa dancing. He don't give a fuck.
That's right, baby.
There's a table of all female nurses that are like 30 to 35, right? They're there for celebrating whatever. I mean, obviously this is before COVID or whatever, but they were super cool. They thought my friend was cute. They thought I was cute, and they thought my friend's girlfriend was cute too. So like, you guys are a cute fucking group. Just join our table. But we're like, we can't jump into your table because like there's security. They're gonna not let us. They're like, fuck it. They just start making us drinks out of their bottle. Like they're making us just lemonade and vodka, like whatever we wanted. So we got full bottle service from these girls, and then like they ended up leaving. They're like, just take our table. Great fucking time.
Wow.
It was one of the greatest experiences there.
Should have had Adam come. Should have had Adam come to
I told this motherfucker, I was like, yo, if you need any recommendations, like food, clubs, whatever, give me a call. Phone was silent.
It was his birthday. I wasn't going to take over his birthday.
I asked for a lot of ideas, Tyson. No, I'm just kidding. I won't throw him under the tape or under the bus. But no, I mean, I'm not that crazy of a dude. I already had an idea. Like, I just want to drink. I just want to have a good time.
I would have had recommendations for that, too.
See? All right.
Food, what you want. Would have had it. On lock.
Next month. Okay, next month. Maybe. We'll see. I didn't get my bread up.
I'm going twice in August, I think.
See, I'm scared because
Alright.
I hear how you party. I hear how you're out there doing the fucking tables, and I'm not ready to do that.
It's funny because like the one time I bought a table at Bungalow for one of my buddy's birthdays. I didn't even post it. I got drunk, enjoyed it. One of my ex-girlfriends was there, so it was random. But got drunk, enjoyed it. No one saw it on Instagram. One time I bought a table and I should have like been flexing. Every single time like I post a table or stuff, I didn't buy it. I'm a bottle rat. People want hot girls. Yes. I live life like a hot girl.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the day. That's me. But
perfect.
But it was funny. It was funny because I was what was it? I was in Vegas. This girl that I kind of know was in Vegas too, and I was like, "Oh, look, let's link up." Like, cool. She kept fucking flaking on me, so I was like, "All right, bet nothing lost, nothing gained." But it was funny because like you see all these people like trying to do the most when they go to Vegas, and obviously everybody's amateur hour. But it's funny, the girl that I met from Twitter, she took me out when I was in Vegas. She was in Vegas, and it was fucking awesome. Like I met a bunch of internet's a great. Again, it's circling back. Internet's a great people to meet people. You meet really cool people, but. We hung out, and then she's like, "What do you want to do? You want to go out?" I was like, "Yeah, you know what? It's kind of my last night in Vegas to really party. Like, let's fucking do it." Because I was there from Saturday to Tuesday, and then I had work events Monday, Tuesday. But so Sunday, she takes me out. We ended up going to XS, 2 a.m. Like everyone I usually get to the club at 12. Regular people, civilians get to the club at 10. I'm usually there at 12.
That's me. I'm
civilian. We show up at 2. Right? We get escorted because she knows the host. She knows a bunch of people. We get escorted to the host table. Everybody was cool. The guys were cool. They all met me and everything. And they're like, "Yo, like we're killing this bottle. Sorry, there's no drinks." But they hand me a booklet of drink tickets. And they're just like, "Go have fun." I mean, we got drunk for free. But that's like not the first time it's happened. I used to have this buddy who's really, really cool. He's Russian. He drinks like an animal, and it's funny because he always used to hook it up when I was younger. Like, you know, he was my top promoter because I would bring a lot of girls, and he'd be like, "Come to this club. It's gonna be the most poppin'. It's got the best DJ, and I can get you drink tickets." I was like, "Okay, cool, sold." But he was always like a good friend, and I'd never met him for the longest time. And I met him once. And it's funny because I had 2 profiles. You know, I had my personal page and I had my photo page. He thought I was 2 different people.
Shit.
Until I explained to him that I'm like, "No, dude, I'm the same guy. I'm the same guy." So we finally got over that hump. And then we actually started being chill. But then I would tell him when I was in Vegas, like for business, I was like, "Yo, let's catch a drink or let's just catch like lunch or something, whatever." But he actually has a career in the medical field too now. So he does contract work and he's not in town a lot. He does just like the promoting on the side because he can do it from a phone. But it was funny because one time I was there, and he's like, "I'm actually going to be in town. I'm actually going to be at Marquee on Saturday," right? He's like, "Come to the club. Like, we can hang out." I was like, "Cool." So I texted him when I got to the club. It's like 12. He's like, "I'm at the back bar. Come bring all your friends. I have shots for everybody." I was like, "All right, bet," because everybody knows a fucking shot in Vegas is like $30.
Hell yeah, brother. Goddamn.
Right? Yeah. So we go in the back, and like it's like the bar, but he's at like the entrance where the bartenders come in, and he just has like a serving tray, right? And he's just like flirting with the bartender. They're obviously friends, and she's just like filling up the shot glasses. But he's Russian, so he's been drinking probably a handle since like the morning.
He's got his own handle, just
dude. He's an animal. So, anyways, I come over and I said, "Hey, all my friends are going towards the stage because the DJ's coming on. They don't want to. They didn't want to come and take shots." He goes, "Well, tough shit for them, but now you got to finish these shots with me." I was like, "Fuck, bro." I was like, "I'll take a couple," and he's just already boom, slamming them down. Right, and I take like maybe 3 at the max because that's all. I was like, I'm gonna be fucked up, and we kind of chill. We kicked it, whatever, blah blah blah. Shot the shit a little bit, and ended up going, having a great time. Said my byes and everything, blah blah. Texted him the next day. I was like, "Hey man, it's really great to fucking see you. Thanks for the drinks last night. Had a great time. Hope all is well." He texted me back. He goes, "Bro, I was so drunk, I didn't even remember if you were there."
Oh shit.
Oh man, gotta love Vegas, man.
Dude, Vegas.
Gotta love Vegas. Shit, we're gonna have to do a Vegas episode.
We gotta go to Vegas together.
I know,
You gotta
that's what I'm
show
saying.
E-Man how to fucking do Vegas.
Yeah, you gotta show me because
We're gonna
I
have to
clearly
do it.
yeah.
You might end up in the hospital.
Okay, let's relax now.
Well, I mean, it'll be okay. You have health insurance.
Yeah, but I don't want to use it. Like,
Why? You have it. You pay for it.
Yeah,
but
it's okay. You only be the second friend that's ended up in the hospital.
oh yeah.
Actually, the trip when a friend ended up in the hospital, I wasn't even there. I couldn't make it randomly, and they all had like a day clubs planned. Well, it's like Saturday, and I get a call from my idiot friends, and they're like, "Hey, have you seen Andy?" And I go, "I'm not in Vegas with you guys."
Home.
They're like, "Oh yeah, okay, we'll call you back." But I'm like, "What the fuck? What happened?" So I called them back, and they're like, "Yeah, we lost Andy. We don't know where he is." So I don't hear from them. I'm texting them, "Hey, update me. Let me know." I get a text. We found his shoe at the club.
Whoa.
Right? So
this
it's
is
like
a hangover.
They have his
that's
shoe.
a hangover shit.
So I was
right
like,
there.
"What the fuck?" I'm not even there, so I'm kind of like, I mean, he's a good friend of mine, so I'm kind of like worried, but also like these dickheads better have it under control.
Yeah.
Next update I get, it's like fucking 4 hours later. It's just him slumped in a hospital bed.
God.
These dickheads are around him. And they're like, "Hey, we found Andy." I guess what had happened is because he was drinking and it was like super hot because it's middle of the summer. He just like got to the club, downed a beer, and just passed out somewhere
Wow.
like near the pool. So they
Yeah,
just like
definitely
scurried
overheated.
him away.
It's like a med, and they're like, "Yo, this guy's not waking up."
Yeah, so they just like they EMTs hospitaled
That's
him,
crazy.
everything, and they hooked them up to IV. But I guess they ship you off the property as quickly as possible because they don't want your fucking ass to be a liability.
Yeah, they don't want that shit there.
Damn, that's wild.
Fucking
One
Andy.
day we'll go. Or actually, I don't know. Maybe this summer. We'll see.
Yeah, man. Sooner than later,
Day
man.
clubs are open till October, so
Exactly.
nightclubs are open all year round.
That's right.
It's okay. We'll do like some
Be
like
prepared.
we'll do like some little bars. We'll
Okay.
take you to Peppermill and we'll like have some fun.
Oh, okay.
We'll have like one night where you might die.
Just goes all out. Prep yourself.
Yeah,
Just benders all night or all day, all weekend.
I'm all about the
I mean,
bender
yeah.
lifestyle.
Shit. Okay. Let me prepare.
Yeah, don't go into saying you're gonna do the bender life if you're not ready. For
I
the
didn't
bender.
say I was
You
ready to
just
be the
said
bender.
it.
I said
benders
you guys
all
are gonna,
day, baby.
I didn't say me benders all day.
Someone's benders.
Someone's gonna be pulling some benders, but not me. I'll be in the hotel room either asleep or drunk or. Yeah, most. Yeah. What else would I be doing there?
Bro, no sleep. Another club. Another club.
You're wild.
No sleep.
I need at least 1 hour. You might
Oh,
need to
I guess this last story I'll tell. I don't know if you guys have time limit, but hung out with Zed a couple of weeks ago.
You
see.
did.
I saw that.
Yeah, that was fun. I have a friend he's a concert photographer. He takes me fucking everywhere, so bless him. Half the time he's drunk because he's on the bender lifestyle. Went to Party Favors album release party, super dope. Zed showed up to play a little bit, super dope. And it was funny because Don Julio was being passed around, and that's the last thing I remember.
Sick.
The motto is if you have to ask for the 42, then it's not for you. 42 is to be shared amongst friends and not with randoms,
It's very good.
right?
That's very
And that
true.
also goes into my next theory of the chicken sandwich story.
Ooh.
You heard about the chicken sandwich story.
Yeah. How much time?
We don't have time, but they can find it on Twitter because that shit's
I was
wild.
just saying,
But
the chicken
anyways,
sandwich story is a mission. We should have done that first.
We're gonna save that one. We're gonna save that one. That's gonna be for the part
We'll
2.
save-
Chicken
we'll save
sandwich
the
story.
chicken sandwich
That
story.
shit is funny. Did you hear about that one?
I'm gonna have to look on Twitter now.
This guy, not with the updates.
I clearly am not.
You missed it, man. That's
I
crazy.
know.
Chicken
Fuck.
sandwich story is fucking hilarious. That story is gonna live on because it's getting good.
It is, man. But shit, boys, we really ran the fucking time clock on this episode. But
Love
who
it.
gives a fuck, dude? Like
Love
I
it.
said in the beginning, it was a boot cut episode. You know how we do on the boot cuts, just talk, man. Ain't no time limits on this show. So, Adam Cole Studios, thanks, man. It's always
Thank
a
you,
pleasure.
dude. I know
having
these
you,
stories
man.
are
always fun.
fucking movies.
It's always
dude.
a good
It's
time.
Hilarious.
I always feel bad because I kind of like steal the podcast because I'm just rambling and talking.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Good.
fine.
We gotta have like a questions episode. We gotta gather like a bunch of questions
Okay.
and kind of just run through them.
We can do that. All right.
We definitely gotta do one of those. I think
Okay. That'll be for episode 4 with Adam.
kind of like a
Episode 4?
Really? No.
This is your third time?
No, this is
here?
my third
4.
time.
Yeah, so
This is-
next The next will be episode 4 with Adam.
Yeah. This is my third time? No, second time. No.
This is your third.
It is my third. Because
And
first
was the couch,
second.
casting couch, and then this is your second time at the table.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone loves that episode.
That's good.
Everyone loves that little TikTok you made.
Because that was the most, like, real episode. Now we just sit here and talk about cum in Vegas.
Well, hopefully, I want stuff that's going to get you guys the views.
Man.
Hopefully, come in Vegas.
we
does
do this
get
here
the-
for
I
fun.
hope
We're here
so,
for
too. Yeah,
fun, dude.
I'm just here to talk with the boys,
Yeah.
man. I'm having a good time. But, yeah. But, no, thanks, man, again for coming. Well, of
course.
Fan favorite. We'll be back soon. Don't worry about it.
Soon. Because I'm going to start dragging these motherfuckers out, so.
Yeah.
I want to live a movie. I want to live a movie with Adam.
He missing to come back crying. Next like, dude, I went out with Adam.
It's okay. You won't be the first one that's quit.
I'm just gonna go back home, like laying down. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Life isn't all for me.
He's gonna have fucking nightmares.
Yeah, fuck a scary
He's
movie.
gonna make me buy a nightlight. That's what it's gonna be.
You think you're scared of the dark? You're gonna be scared of Coronas. Coronas and Michelob Ultras.
Adam's gonna be your
God.
next boogeyman. Dude.
Oh,
like,
fuck.
I see Adam in my dreams. I can't escape.
You're gonna be
him.
like, "Hey, Adam's coming on the show." I'm like, "I'm out of town. Sorry,
Dude, my fucking
So funny.
like everyone that I hang out with. I mean, the thing is, they have this shit together, but they know how to fucking party. And that's what you just gotta be on. Like, we gotta start getting you. You know how to shotgun a beer?
Of
Obviously,
course.
but do you know how to open one with your tooth?
Okay, I know how to open my thumb.
Nah, not good enough.
I'm not gonna.
Dude, my fucking brother knows how to open them with his tooth, and he just chugs it. We're
I'm just
get
gonna break my teeth. Just
fuck
jam it
Worth
there.
it, dude.
Fuck it.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, that bitch.
You got
You're
demo?
not bloody at the end of the shotgun.
Bro, that's literally that's me sometimes. I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's rampage.
Fuck
Yeah, we have to get. We got to get a manager. I mean, eventually this shit's gonna get big enough. We gotta get a manager.
We are gonna get out of hand.
So
very
E-Man's
fast.
first in line.
bam! You
gotta
heard that
manage
here
this-
first.
Manage
boys.
the shit show.
I'm down. I'll be behind the scenes. Y'all go crazy. I'll be like, "Hey, good job."
You see Jackass?
Mhm.
You know that cameraman they always pick on?
The one that fucking throws up all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me.
That's gonna be you.
yeah,
Or
100%.
his director. He used to be the director. He used to be Johnny. I mean, Johnny's the real guy.
He's still doing the stunts.
Yeah,
though.
but he brought everyone together. If it wasn't for Johnny, so
You're the Johnny.
thanks, Dan. It's very nice of you to say. Appreciate that.
Yeah, well, maybe we just have to strap a camera to your head and just be like, have you just chase
You guys
chase
gonna be
around.
modeling the whole time.
Yeah.
You like this?
Take him out with the camera.
I'm trying to get an MTV show this year. I don't know about you guys, but that's my goal. Well, actually, fuck MTV. We'll just have
we
a
gotta do
TikTok show. I don't know.
we guys do internet. We can't really do any corporate broadcast.
Yeah,
because
just
everything
we're just gonna stick to
it would
YouTube.
take the glitter and glam out of it. They would make it corporate. So yeah,
That's
we
true.
gotta just
True.
make it our own.
Yeah.
But yes, folks, if you made it this far, goddamn,
You're a real one.
I doubt anyone has. But if you did, prove me wrong. But yeah, Adam, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks, brother.
Of course. of
Always a
course.
pleasure.
It's
Thanks,
been
guys.
a pleasure. I mean, this was, you. But if you have anything else you want to say to close out,
just stay fucking tuned because it's about to get messy.
shit.
It is like life's super messy right now.
Yeah.
I didn't even get into that part.
We're sorry.
We probably will next time.
Okay.
Write that in the notes.
I will.
What's the mess
What
that
is
Adam's
it?
into?
Oh
A
shit.
lot of shit happening right now. Yeah, so it's gonna be all about the grind, all about making some money, doing more things, traveling, and hopefully getting you guys involved in some projects here.
Let's go.
Very soon, so-
Excited. Sounds like
Mhm.
Okay. We gotta blow up this podcast because it's gonna give me a platform to fucking talk my shit all the time.
Hey, man.
Hey, yeah,
that's what we're here for, man.
There we go.
But yeah, man, where can they find you? I mean, we've already said it multiple times. but just give us
Adam
them
Cole
one last
Studios
time.
everywhere. If you don't know about it, you don't need to know about it. That's about it. We're gonna keep it on the underground.
nice.
Perfect,
Yeah.
folks. You heard it right there, man. You go follow him, Adam Cole Studios. Wherever he wants you to find it, just find it. But yeah, man, thanks everyone for listening. Go ahead, find the show everywhere, of course, at Too Good For You Pod. That's the number 2, good, the number 4, and the letter U Pod. And that's on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Patreon.com/Too Good For You Pod. $5 a month supports the show. And yeah, E-Man, where can they find you, brother?
You can hit me up on Instagram at Emmanuel Snap. and everything else I don't want you to
And
find.
if you subscribe to the Patreon, E-Man's gonna send you guys a booty picture.
Yes.
That's
of
gonna-
Adam.
No, E-Man.
He got the dump truck.
We're
man.
sending
have dumpies.
ass these days. We're sending her booty pics.
Everyone who subscribes gets a thank you booty pic from someone on the podcast.
Someone.
You won't
Grab
know
bag.
who.
You have to guess.
Mystery pack.
Yeah,
Mystery pack.
Every guest we
Spin a
have-
wheel. Spin a wheel.
Every guest we have is like, hey man, this is gonna sound weird, but we need an ass pic for the Patreon. And he was gonna random ass to say
Random
thank
ass.
you.
Never know who it is.
But yeah, guys, it's gonna end it. You can find me everywhere at DJ X Pharaoh. I'll let y'all figure out how to spell that because we were all adults here. Adam, thanks again.
Thank you.
folks.
Boys.
We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.